Okay, that is a little bit beyond. It feels beyond the rules that we've set in this film so far. Like, really? Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the Old Lady, and this is my reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies that I'm viewing for the first time in order to understand the inside jokes and references in my ultimate viewing of WandaVision. I am currently watching all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in the order in which they were released, but I'm also doing some other superhero and action films, so let's do kind of a random one and watch Mission Impossible. This was requested by one of my subscribers, Patrick Producer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you so much, Patrick, for commenting so much and recommending things. I really appreciate it. I don't know much of anything about the plot of this, but I know it's Tom Cruise, and I figure it must be a pretty good movie because they made or are in the process of making like 7 more of them. So yeah, I did read that this isn't the strongest of the Mission Impossible movies. But, you know, I like to be comprehensive, and that means starting at the beginning, and I'm fine with that. I know it was originally a TV show, but that aired well before I was born. So, yeah, I've never seen any of that. So let's just dive in, and we'll see what it's got for me. That looks like Emilio Estevez. Oh. All right, that's a cool opening scene. I'll give you that. Pretty cool credits too, I gotta say. It's kind of dizzying, but it's cool.
You're going into the embassy in character.
That is Emilio Estevez.
I want to know who these people are and how they're spending.
That's so totally Tom Cruise. Oh my God. He can't, he's not that transformative of an actor.
You'll have about 5 seconds. Just don't chew it.
Yeah, that would be bad. You think they would have taken care of that before or something, you know? Get in there the day before they, but that's all right. Maybe I don't understand what's going on, but that's okay.
Freeze.
Jack, open the doors.
I can't override the elevator? I love the old floppy disks, man. They say that kids don't know what that save symbol means because they've never seen a floppy disk.
Cut the power, Jack. Come on, Jack. Cut the power. Jack.
What? What? Ah! Right in the head? Ooh. You think they would have known that that was there and prevented that somehow? She has no reaction to that? The elevator door just opens and there's no elevator there for the guy? Oh. Somehow there's going to be a handoff and they're not going to know it. Is someone following him?
Negative.
You gotta follow him.
On the move.
No, damn it, no! I said abort!
No way, you gotta just follow him. Come on. So now it's foggy? It wasn't foggy like 30 seconds ago.
They're covering this frequency.
Cut all radio communication.
Repeat.
How does he know? Trying to get them all separated? Where's he going? How does he... He's not following the guy. How does he know? Oh, okay. Yeah, they are picking him off one by one. Oh, they got her too. Uh-oh.
They knew we were coming, man. They knew we were coming, and the disc is gone.
Are you intact?
The disc is gone. Do you read me? The list is in.
He always does tension and that he does that very well. Very realistically. He's good at driving up your own tension levels as an actor. So he's way out in the open? Okay.
It's 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, those guys are.
waltzing around me at the embassy at 9 and 11. The waiter standing behind Hannah at the top of the stairs, bow tie.
That I didn't see. That's a weird angle.
You survived.
So was he the only one who wasn't involved?
Dying slowly in America, after all, can be a very expensive proposition. So, why don't we
I didn't say he's still got some
get out of
tools.
here?
Where's all this water coming from? Was it that big of a water tank? I guess I didn't notice how big of a fish tank it was. All right. So far, so good. It reminds me a lot of the Born Identity. I was gonna say, there's probably a lot in that apartment that he can use. It's a very cool light fixture. Gotta love old internet access movies. Okay, so 3.14 is pi. What else does 314 stand for? He's gonna fall asleep. Oh, someone's stepping on the glass outside. Is he dreaming or is this actually happening?
4 o'clock if we're bored, we don't return here until 4 o'clock. Oh, 400, 4 a.m. 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock.
Well, it's rather logical. I mean, it did look like she was in the car, though, I gotta say. Like, how'd she get out between the time when he saw her in the car and it exploded? And I feel like they shouldn't be in that apartment. Like, why are they staying there? They, like, take all this stuff and get the hell out, because I feel like somebody knows where they are.
Whoever the mole is, I think goes by the name of Job.
Or Gob. Every time they say that, I think it's supposed to be Gob.
Very well.
Oh, I thought he was going to make himself look like the John Voight's character, but apparently not.
Like Job?
These camera angles are weird at best. They're distracting. You just wipe it off at least, dude.
Let's say you've got about 2 minutes.
Which means he has 2 minutes, because whoever finds them is going to find him too, right? That's a gorgeous building, I gotta say. Oh, there we go.
Let's not waste time chasing after him. Just make him come to us. Everybody.
Smart. She has very pretty blue eyes.
I'll give you
That car is very rocky.
That Job will be at the exchange.
So Job wasn't John Voight. I'm confused. How can they still in that apartment? They must know that that was their apartment and that they'd come in. Oh, both of them. Okay. They'll have to look at when their other movies were made. Okay, is this pre Pulp Fiction and The Professional, or?
There was never any physical evidence that I had anything to do with that.
Of course not.
I get to keep the equipment when we're done.
That's a good forethought in that. I like that.
Relax, Luther. It's much worse than you think.
It's even worse than you think. That's a good way to say it. This theme music is really good. I know it's from the TV show originally. I don't know who wrote it, but it's pretty iconic and with good reason. It's really good. So how did they even get that far, though? I feel like we're skipping a few steps. So you can really see a direct line from this movie to Ocean's 11. I have a feeling whoever made that was a big fan of this. I feel like she could have done that just walking past him rather than having to like make a whole scenario where he can see her.
Absolute silence.
Yeah, don't sneeze. Don't drip sweat. I can already see how sweaty you are, because that's going to be the thing, I'm sure. It is cool, like such an action sequence in total silence. So he's got to sit there and hold him up like I feel like they'd have an anchor of some sort. Oh, uh-oh. You're going to be sick again? Poor guy. It's a bad day at work. Like actual discs. That's so funny. Oh. Oh dear. He's good. He didn't try to catch himself. Oh, he killed it. Okay, that's good. I was a little concerned about that. He's going to start sweating it. It's going to start dripping pretty soon. Yeah. Oh. Oh. If it lands blade down, though, they might be okay, but he's going to see it. Uh-oh. Is he going to feel sick again? Please feel sick again. Oh, keystroke log. Interesting. They don't seem particularly happy with themselves, but that's okay.
About this, that's words.
That's a very weird shot, too. What is going on there?
Excuse me, Mr. Hand.
He's busy, dude. Your part's done.
What's the matter? You've never seen this trick.
So he knew enough not to trust them?
Try any sleight of hand with my money, I'll cut your throat.
You think you're going to get paid after all that, dude? You're lucky you don't get killed. Oh. Is there a message in the front by Gideon's? The Drake Hotel in Chicago.
Drake Hotel, Chicago.
Yeah, I think we got that. Okay, you didn't really need to replay that moment, but all right. So they're not trusting their audience to remember things.
We did what we had to do.
She's still pretty suspect to me. I'm not 100% sure on her.
Don't let this knock list get out in the open.
I'm still suspect about which disc is which. So maybe they both are, or they neither are. Neither of them are.
How devastated do you think you're gonna make him by marching Ma and Uncle Donald down to the county courthouse?
Good point. That has to be a dream now again too. Of course.
Next day I managed to drag him.
Oh wait, it's not a dream? Okay. Holy crap. I say, yeah, he doesn't look like he's doing well.
I shot you on the bridge.
Is he believing? It's hard to tell if he's like believing this or not believing this, or if I should believe this or not believe this. Oh. All right. Oh. That's interesting. All right, so he's figuring it out. Okay.
Come here.
So I'm sorry, is she supposed to be John Voight's wife? She's awfully young and he's awfully old. That's a little squiggy. I don't know. TGV, what does that mean? Oh, that's the train. Okay, because you mentioned the train. I'm guessing, though, that that's a fake list, too, because he wouldn't. It just doesn't seem right that he would, like, give the true names of, like, that would be real, that he'd really give that. Could they be less incognito in those, like, who wears a trench coat like that? Oh, that's not John Voight.
If you knew about Jim, why?
Why the masquerade? Why take the risk?
He didn't trust you either, sweetheart.
Claire was never convinced her charms would work on you. But I was supremely confident, having tasted the goods.
Rude.
Give her the money.
So I'm guessing those aren't real either, though. I mean, there have been so many, like, switcheroos in this.
Morning, Mr. Phelps.
Oh. So they're going to go after him now, too. Okay. Oh, you just shot her? Just like, okay, see ya? A helicopter on top of the train? Ah, okay, with the bridges, Jesus. Oh, no, he's going to know he's there. Crap. All right. How old was poor John Voight filming all of this? Oh, if he can get to the handle thing, he might be able to have a chance to hang on. Oh, he's going to attach the helicopter to the train? That's not going to end well. Okay, that is a little bit beyond. It feels beyond the rules that we've set in this film so far. Like, really? Because how far is the tunnel? Isn't it like an hour? Oh, another train coming the other direction. Somehow I doubt there's enough space between the top of the train and the bottom of the tunnel for an entire helicopter to be in there, like, no matter how small. Wait, isn't it turning? Okay, I don't think it works that way, but he's gonna crash. Like, one little hit like that and he would crash so bad. Yeah, that's just a little bit beyond the realm of possibility. I mean, I know I've seen all of the MCU movies and that's like completely, but this is more realistic setting. I don't know. Was he gonna jump back up on the train? All right. So he's basically messed up the entire tunnel for all of Europe and all of London.
Feel any better?
I was hoping there'd be a Band-Aid on the back of his neck. Wrong movie, I know. That was pretty darn good. I can definitely see the seeds of many films that came after it, including and especially like Ocean's 11 and Bourne Identity, both of which I like a lot. So there's a lot of really fun stuff in this film. The story construction is good. The beats, the action scenes, they're in the right place and it flows well. The opening got me sucked in, really good. It has a really good balance of exposition and action. I was surprised to see Emilio Estevez because I had looked at the cast list before watching. But I've been also reading some write-ups now that I've watched the film, and it looks like they did that on purpose. Like, they had a huge current young star and then killed him off right away just to surprise people. And, it definitely worked for me. I thought that was really clever. And I see, too, with the casting of Ving Rhames and then the guy who played Leon the Professional, that both of those movies, well, Pulp Fiction was 1994. And so this was after Ving Rhames became more well-known for that. And then Leon the Professional, I think that was also in 1994. So it's interesting that they took both guys as kind of like these shortcuts for who the audience was going to expect them to be. That was really fun because, like, when those two guys show up, you know that there's some action coming. Yeah, although it's been years since I saw the Leon the Professional, and I only saw it once. That guy's face, you don't forget that guy's face. So yeah, there were some fantastic visual shots. Overall, I like the movie a lot. The final action sequence, I think that strained credulity a lot. Like, even within the reality of the story that they were creating, it was really over the top. So am I going to see that in every film, every Mission Impossible film from now on, I wonder? There were also some very weird camera angles that were distracting. Instead of doing what they should do, is just add to the feel of the scene or the intention of the people in the scene. It was just distracting. But yeah, I really like Tom Cruise in movies. I know he's got a weird reputation outside of Hollywood. But he's very interesting to watch on screen, and he's pretty effective at making good movies because I know he contributes a lot to movies beyond just acting in them. I know he's involved in the development of the action sequence and the quality of the writing. He ups the game for a movie that he chooses to be in, and he really is the thing that makes this film. He carries this film, basically. And because of him, it's a pretty fun couple hours of entertainment. I thought that was super fun. So thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to follow my channel and hit the notification button to receive notice when I upload a new video. Help me figure out the whole YouTube algorithm thing by hitting the like button. It really does help. If you have comments or recommendations of what I should watch next, I'd love to hear them. So make sure to leave a comment. Thanks for watching with me.